we're gonna put a Raspberry Pi 4 into an enclosure. Here are the parts. Here are the instructions. Step 1. Pick up the bottom panel. All right. Install the Raspberry Pi. That's the SD card slot. So far, so good. 3. Remove the film thermal tape on heatsink. Here's the heat sinks. Oh, look how cute they are. Okay. And then install them on the Pi as pictured. Okay, well, you can't really see anything on the picture, so here we go. Okay. I believe this big one goes here. And the tiny square one goes here. Okay, this is just like preschool. And this one is going to go here. Okay. Well, only if I had nails. Well, here is the thing. This is what it's supposed to look like. And I was trying hard on this end. It got removed the sticky layer as well, and it exposed the metal, so we don't want to do that. It's like a two-sided tape under this blue cover, so we just want to get this thin layer. Okay, something like this. So we're going to put this here. It's a tiny one. Oh. And there's this guy. Oh. Oh, close enough. Okay. All right. Step 3 is done. 4. Install the middle frame. So this guy is going to line up with the ports like this. Okay. We have some screw holes here. I think we're going to screw them at some point. 5. Install the 4 screws to mount the fan on the top panel. Okay. This is the top panel. This is the fan. They were included a little screwdriver. How thoughtful. All right. Wait a minute. Yeah. It's important which side this faces. One side, because otherwise it's going to blow in rather than blowing out. So, okay. The label in the picture, the label is here. Well, there's no label, but and I was gonna say the wires are exposed. Okay, it's actually like this. If you look at the wires, they're coming out like this. So I believe it's this way. Well, we'll see. Package comes with short screws and a long screw, so for this particular assembly for the fan, we're going to use the long ones. That's what it was pictured. And the last screw. Come on, go in there. Okay. All right. The next step. Connect the cables of fan to GPIO header as picture show. Okay. You can also refer to Note B. Yes, I like to refer to Note B because you can't see anything here. All right. So this is what the picture shows. And that's the ground pin. We gotta count that carefully. And we have two options: 5 volts for faster fan speed, or 3.3 volts for lower fan speed. I think I'm gonna go with 3.3 volts. So that will be bottom left pin here, and the ground, the black wire, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think it's this one. So the red one is the left. Oh, this thing comes out, comes off. Okay, and the ground, too bad they didn't mark it on the board, so I have to be sure. They actually have multiple grounds, so I don't know why instead of this guy, which is easier, why they chose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th pin. Okay, we'll go with that. Maybe it's like fan control or something. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This thing keeps coming off. Okay, is that the 7th pin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay. Next step, pick up the top panel and install it on the case. You can also use the case without the top panel. Well, I mean, we install the fan. I guess we got to do that. Okay. Does it need to click? I feel like it needs to click. Yes, these things go in there. Maybe it does, maybe it does. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Look at the picture. There is a little slit. So I think it stays this way. Okay. That's that. Now install the 4 rubber feet. You know, it never mentioned where to put these. It's not in the instructions, and I bet it was in the second step, installing the Raspberry Pi. Not pictured. Screws. Are they really necessary? I think they're optional. I mean, wiggles a little bit. How about we put 1 or 2? So I'm just gonna put one in this corner over here. Well, I put just 1, and then that stopped the wiggling, and I think it's good enough. It's really light board, so I don't think it's gonna be an issue. Just like a dad fix. Okay, so yeah, someone mentioned this wasn't closing well because of the ports, and they had to file or shave a little bit around the port area. I'm not going to do that. I mean, this is not going to move as much, but at least we can see. Let's see if the card slot is comfortable to use. Did I put it wrong? Nope. This is like USB. You gotta try it 3 times. There we go. Huh. Something is off. How come this is not going either way? So here we go. Okay. All right. All right. Well, and the rubber feet, and it is done. So in another video, we'll boot this up, run the RetroPie, which is on this card right now. I downloaded it and wrote the image on that card. Once we boot it up, we'll set it up and see how that goes.